customer service and pricing, there's only two companies that I want to deal with at all. One is Flynn, of course, and the other one is Vernier. Vernier, if you're doing tech stuff in your labs, Vernier is the place to go. They are outstanding. Their customer service is wonderful. They have become an official sponsor, just like Flynn is, of what we're doing at Wheaton-Warrenville South. Their president called us this week, and they're giving us these wireless temperature probes to try out during the summer. They're giving us their new motion detector to try out in the physics workshops during the summer. So they're just a wonderful supporter of tech education and like graphical analysis, all the Logger Pro stuff. We use it exclusively at South. So that's a top-notch company if you're looking to get into tech stuff in your lab. And then the other thing they were talking about, the Google Forms. We use Google Forms now a lot to collect lab data. So kind of like Sue was talking about with her kids that are doing the mass of the concrete. You set up a Google form for them to enter their results, and then you have a nice class discussion about that. Hey, you know, most of us were in 98 to 97%, so that seems to be a consensus, except this one group had a 78%. Well, now they can look and see, well, you know, maybe we messed up somewhere, have a little discussion about that. The Google Forms, I mean, you can set up a Google form in less than 5 minutes to collect data, make a link, put it on your Edmodo or Schoology page. Kids click on the link, boom, set in the data, you can graph it, what they have, and then you can talk about error. It leads to a great discussion. What I gave you,
Didn't somebody say when we were at North Central that you could set up a Google form to give a quiz?
yeah, you can do that.
You can put an answer key in there, whatever they submit.
Yep.
I
don't know how to do that.
I don't either.
But you can do it.
I haven't even seen it.
If you go backwards through what I gave you, go to the very back page, the coloring page. I think I got that at a Chem West years ago. If you have some administrator saying that you have to give a final to your AP Chem kids after they've suffered what they suffered through, there's a final that you can give them. It's a color by numbers. It's actual chemistry. If you flip over to the next page, they come up with whole number answers to all those 38 questions. The whole numbers match the colors on the coloring page. And so you tell your juniors who are in AP Chemistry or whoever has to take a final, come bring a box of crayons, and then they love it, and it's an actual final, and then you can just recycle their pictures as soon as they leave, and then you have mollified the administrators who wanted you to give a final. So that's for that. Then if you go, talking about Vernier again, we changed completely the way we taught AP Chemistry at South this year, and one of the main units that we changed was the equilibrium unit. You can't really see the picture there, it didn't come out very well, but that's a Vernier conductivity sensor in a calcium hydroxide solution. And we started teaching equilibrium, doing vapor-liquid butane equilibrium, and then solubility equilibrium of calcium hydroxide, which is something that I had never thought of in all my years of teaching AP, to introduce equilibrium that way. And it turned out to be one of those moments in class this year where, you know, why haven't I done this for the last decade? This is an amazing way to introduce equilibrium, and it uses a Vernier sensor, so I thought that would be appropriate for tonight. You can't really see the picture, but the teacher notes are on there. That, shameless plug again, I apologize, you're probably sick of hearing me talk about it, but that lab is from the chemistry modeling materials from Arizona State University, which is something that we're very heavily into at Wheaton-Warrenville South. And we're hosting workshops in biology, chemistry, mechanics, and E&M this summer. We have 120 science teachers from all over, some as far away as Wisconsin and Minnesota, coming to South this summer for 2 weeks. We have student panel discussions, teacher panel discussions. We're going to have some live webcasts this year. All the workshops are about as full as we can get them at this point, but there was a waiting list for the chemistry one. So I was talked into having another one in August, and we have about 9 or 10 people in that so far. We're looking for 4 or 5 more who'd be interested in August workshop. So if you're interested in what chemistry modeling is all about and all the changes that we've made at South in the first year course and the second year course now, just give me a call or email anytime, and I'd be happy to talk with you about it. So thank you. Flynn, by the way, Flynn is an official sponsor of our workshop.